Alright, this is a VOD review for 4phantom. I'm not sure how this will go, but if it goes well, then I'll just upload it. But he said he wants his VOD reviewed because he wants to know about his macro play. So let's see. Let's skip a bit, I guess.
소환사의 협곡에 오신 것을 환영합니다. 미니언 생성까지 30초 남았습니다.
Alright, you're against
미니언들이
who? Who are you against?
생성되었습니다.
You're against KO. I'm not gonna be too in-depth with the mechanics. If I see some mechanics that are like just, I guess, wrong, then I will let you know about it. So you don't wanna. Actually, you can do that, I guess, but just make sure that like some good kills will actually EM punish you like constantly. They won't let you farm or get. You don't wanna get near the wave when she's doing that. You don't wanna. Unfortunately, she has that bush water. So you just took a lot of bad trade there. You usually wanna just let it push to your lane, because now what you've done is because you pushed the lane before KO got to the lane, so now you have no lane control. So little things like that, if you fix those, then so what you could have done is you could have pulled your wave here. You could have went to this bush at the start, like so. Let me go back. So here, you should have before the wave gets here. You go here, and then you show yourself, but right when these three minions show, the what do you call them, melee minions, and then you walk into the bush, and then you let them follow you a bit, and then you go back in, and then come back in, and then you pull them until here, and then they will start pushing, and then you also start queuing the wave. Now this is fine if you know that the enemy top laner is like doing something else, so you want to push the wave quickly, but that's not the case here. So yeah, next time you want to do that, and then she warded here, so you notice that. So then what you want to do is you want to let her just keep pushing. You don't want to go for that CS. I mean, you can, but now you just push the wave, and now she's gonna not only have control of the wave, but she can do that, see? And then you can't even really get near without being punished. Because now if you pulled the wave, then you would have bush control here, so that you can basically it's bugging out again. You can basically just farm and then go back into the bush and then like just control without being punished. Alright. Now you want to freeze it here. See, but then unfortunately KO is constantly pushing, so I don't know about that trade. I'll do this. Yeah. You both blew flashes, but that's better for KO, because in my opinion. Actually, as long as you can kill it at 6, or like, yeah, it's worth, I guess, but I mean that's up for debate, but doesn't really matter right now. I don't think you should trade with KO unless you know her cooldowns are down though. So I know you said like something about your mechanics, like you want to talk about your macro, but these little things could have helped you gain any lead against KO. Oh nice. Then you kill her. She's stupid. Keep chasing. You should have kept chasing. Nice, you got it. Good. You sometimes want to TP back in lane immediately after, even if you got the first kill, and it's not pushing towards you, because you want to push her all the way so that she doesn't freeze it. This is more like high elo stuff though, so obviously this killed like lower elo and she didn't freeze it. And now it's gonna push towards you, which is good. You don't want to touch the wave here. You can try to go for a harass to her, like EQW and then auto and then Q 2Q out. Because then even though you'll get punished, like she'll slow you and then EU. What Riven's really good at is fighting when you're both low. That's when Riven excels. Because her burst is really good. So when you're both low, it's always 90% of the time Riven's advantage when you're both low. You don't want to do that. Oh, now you hit 6. Nice. Actually, you kill her. Wait. Oh, you got a gank too. I didn't even see that. Nice. I thought Kale was gonna punish you harder, because if she was good, she would just chase you down, punish you. Alright, push the wave out. Right now, you don't want to be still roaming. You can still just stay in lane for now. You can go for a roam here right now. Malzahar. Oh, but she just got killed, I guess. That's unfortunate, but... Or you could have also roamed after you pushed the lane. After you push the lane. But it's not a big deal. Most of what you're doing is just fine for now. Oh, unlucky. I think you lost that because you fought her in her wave. So yeah, don't try to fight unless like in their wave unless you're significantly ahead. Which I think you were, but you didn't have ult, so it was kind of risky. I mean, I personally wouldn't have taken it, because her cooldowns are up too. Like unless one of her cooldowns are down, maybe going. Doesn't have to look fancy, you just have to be clean with it. Ooh, they're so low. So right now, you can be doing this, but you don't have to. You could have gotten this wave. You could have went mid and gotten the wave, and maybe pressured Malzahar, or maybe even I don't think you would have killed him. But I don't know if you knew his ult was down. Probably not. But like, you could have at least, since Flood is also here, if you had gone down, you would have gotten a kill on him most likely, or you would have blown his flash, and you would have gotten the EXP for the wave. So what you did here is kind of it's not meaningless. You got damage in the tower, but I guess what I'm trying to say is that it's more worth to do this, get the XP and pull his flash, and then just to get more damage on the tower, because you can do that later. You need to sidestep that, but it's not a big deal. You would do it anyways. You could have also baited that. You could have also gotten hit by it, and then let him land the second Q. Don't E until the end. Nice. That's good. Good mechanics. Nice there. Nice one. Nice back. You didn't greed for the CS. You should have him. Oh, unlucky. You should have actually just, after third Q there, you should have just W'd. I don't know if she has time to react. She definitely had her ult up, but she wants to save it for some reason. So right here, when you land it, W immediately, so that she can't press ult. See? If you had W there, then you would have stunned her and auto her, and then you would have killed her immediately. The after the third Q, they usually have a bit of timing to react if they have low enough ping or if they have good enough mechanics or reaction time. So you just wanna sometimes W if you wanna secure the kill safely. You don't need to back here. You can still go down mid. You're not going down mid. You're just like wasting your time here. You should be going down mid. Malzahar is way overextended. You're just laning. Like Malzahar was so overextended when you were just laning there. Right now you wanna pull the wave. You don't want to fight him. Unless, like I said, unless you know you're gonna kill him. Like, unless you know you're gonna get him low and then kill him immediately. And you can, but that's not what you're doing. You're just trying to, like, kinda intimidate him, I think. And you know his ult's down. If you, like, you know his ult's down. So you wanna poke him here. QW, auto. There you go. There you go. That's what you wanna constantly do. You did it a bit too late, because now his ult's up. And if you'd done that like 10 seconds before twice, you could have done that probably like twice. Which meant that he would be like 25 HP, 25% HP. So far, you could have had opportunity to not only blow Malzahar's flash once, but also like kill him. I think you had like 3 chances to do so far, but you didn't, and you decided to stay in lane or recall at a poor time. It's not like anything you're doing is wrong. It's just like you're not helping your team win. That's all. That's it. Yeah, I think you could have fought this one. You could have like you could 3Q here, 1 and then 2 and then wait for the full cycle and then 2 and then wait for the full cycle and then ER on him and then the auto of W and then alt auto. And then he'll either blow his ult or he might not even have the reaction time to do so, depending on what kind of a player he is. But it's worth the risk because if you blow his ult, you can later tower dive him too, because you have Thunderlords. So yeah, you don't want to push the wave here anymore. Why didn't he ult? Whatever. Okay, push the wave. Wait, where was Malzahar during that time? Yeah, Malzahar was overextended when I was talking again. Malzahar and Lee Sin or both mid. You have to go down mid sometimes. Like that's like so. What top lane needs to do, if you're Riven at least, is your first priority is to not only like of course take dominance in lane because you're Riven. Your second part, take dominance in lane and bring the enemy jungler up to you because if the enemy jungles doesn't usually they don't want Riven getting solo. Nobody does, so they will usually come top. And so those are your main 2 priority objectives. But what makes a good Riven is also not only abusing her lane dominance, but abusing her potential to roam hell out of people. Like, Riven has 4 dashes. That's insane. And if you maximize your CDRs, you have dashes like 24/7 when you hit 40% CDR. You're constantly dashing. So that's super crazy if you think about the roaming potential you can have with Riven. And the wall hops. It's insane. Like, and the amount of damage you can do. So it's Riven's one of the best champions to just go mid, like roam mid or roam bot. Like right here, you should be just roaming, looking to roam mid or bot. Most likely bot right now, because you don't know where the mid laner is, and top's already pushing. So if you go there, you're screwed. So you wanna lane gank bot. You wanna go through here. Although there's a ward there, but it's usually not there, so don't be afraid to go here. And then you should wait. Like you should wait for the minions to push and then come here and then try to kill them. Or what you can also do is you can try to counter gank mid, because you know that Lee Sin's been pressuring mid and Malzahar has been incredibly offensive to Akali during mid. So what you can do is you can just go around here, or in this case they had it warded, so you can go around here. You have lots of different options. You can go around here. You can like wait here and then wall hop. With you gotta coordinate with Akali though. Right now you're taking dragon, which is pretty good. Alright, go back to you. You're not abusing your dashes. You gotta be constantly dashing. You don't have to be scared of it going off cooldown, because as long as you space it to the max, then it's not gonna go off cooldown. Like you are right now. Just keep doing that all over the map. Just keep queuing around. You're gonna wall hop here. Nice. So take this farm, and then what you should be looking to do is probably go mid, or ask your jungler to help you with Reft Herald. They're all putting their pressure on bot right now. There's 4 people bot, so you can also be splitting top, because they're all bot. This TP is decent. Unfortunately, your team went in after TP ended, which is kind of stupid. So now what you can be doing is you can be splitting top, I guess. That's the best option you have. It's kind of unfortunate that your team was stupid enough to go in on that. But like I said, if you had gone to mid earlier, then maybe Malzahar and Lee Sin wouldn't have gotten so fucking snowballed on Akali. And since their mid laners are already gone, they can start abusing the roam to bottom. They could have done that to top. The only reason why your score is as good as it is because they didn't just decide to roam top, because they were just afraid of Riven, because I don't think they know how to deal with Riven. You could have also continued to stay bot or pressure mid. Like, you don't have to go back top just because there's nothing to do. There's always something to do. There's always wave coming down middle. There's always bottom lane pushing. Or there's always, like, the bot duos, like, just trying to, like, constantly fight, right? So there's always something to do around bottom mid. You can also invade enemy jungle with your jungler. Like, so yeah, we should be looking forward to now roaming again. You're just like pushing top. At this point, it's kind of too late to also roam mid, because now Malzahar is good enough to just like continually play passive while just clearing the wave, like he'll do right now. And they have good ward coverage, which is good, very very good for their mid laner. Like they have a lot of good mid lane coverage. You're just like one step too late to roaming, because you're too focused on roaming. I mean, just pushing top and constantly taking
파랑
top lane
팀의 포탑이
advantages.
파괴되었습니다.
Also, you would be much faster if you space out your Qs and constantly dash around. You should follow up on that. You should keep chasing until he either W's out, or he like ults you back, which is a win. Or he doesn't do any and then you can kill him. Your team's pushing mid, you shouldn't be here. You're greeting for that farm when you should be going mid. You need to do this. You have ult and flash. You gotta stop them. Take it mid.
파랑 팀의
Mid
포탑이
priority.
파괴되었습니다.
Mid lane is everything and almost everything in solo queue. You could have prevented them from doing that multiple times too. You're just way too focused on top lane. I think that's your biggest issue. That and you not dashing around to maximize your rolling potential. That's forward. Good kill. Good fight. You guys should be taking fire drakes. Oh, you guys, your team is dead. Just clear the wave. I don't know if you knew Vayne didn't have all. You should have at least like Boulder condemn. Your build choice is interesting. You're building GA second, which I don't necessarily agree against this team comp. You should always build GA either like fourth or usually fourth actually. Third item GA is risky. Like unless you're in a massively hard carry, and you usually build GA if you're like constantly trying to go in like team fights and flashing and then try to grab all their attention on you. That's what GA is used for. It's for like team fights. But you're not really doing that. You shouldn't be top lane right now. You should be pushing bottom with Jen. It's basically now I think they're trying to take Baron, right? You have TP though, so you can just push bottom and then apply pressure there, and then they're gonna decide if they want to do Baron since they see you bot, and then you can TP here, or you tell your team to put a ward down on Baron. You have many choices. I think going bottom and pushing and applying pressure, and either dragging their entire team to you, or yeah, you either drag their entire team to you, making them like much delayed on their plan to take Baron or take top. So you're just like, you just gotta focus on other lanes other than top. I think that's your biggest issue that they're pointing out multiple times. You guys don't play that. Oh god. Should have ulted that. Probably game, right? I don't know what you did there. I don't know how Lee didn't die there. Let me see. That's forward. So we got some really stupid shit here. Just the Janna. The Janna somehow died. Yeah, I guess you didn't have time. You didn't stack CC with him, I think. Or you didn't even use your third Q on Lisa. You wanna stack as much CC when he's taking like a lot of damage. If he was there for like 0.5 seconds longer, he would have been dead with his last power shot, or like one more auto from Jen or one more auto from you. So you need to stack CC there.
파랑 팀의 포탑이 파괴되었습니다.
And now you just left yourself being really inefficient as Riven. Riven literally cannot hold siege against any enemy team. Riven doesn't have wave clear, like, she can't do anything. She can't wave clear without getting half HP or dying. The only thing she can do is flash engage. If you can't do that in the team fight, right? If that's what you can't do, like, then you might as well be split pushing and like maybe if you kept split pushing, you could have gotten this until this tower. Who knows? Or like enemy team would have came to you, so they couldn't have gotten top. So you gotta know your strengths and weaknesses as Riven. Yeah, killing Vayne. So I think your item choice should be, and in this case, against the enemy team, I would say build Ghostblade, QSS. Well, first you always want to build Black Cleaver, unless you know you can snowball super hard and roam super hard, which means you want to build Yomu's. But Black Cleaver is usually the best choice and most optimal. And so Black Cleaver and then Yomu's, and then you get Merc Treads, but they have a lot of magic damage. And then get QSS. And then get QSS and then get. So you do want to build Gia against this team too, because you want to, because your team comp is not that good, but you just basically want to just team fight, right, or split. So GA you want to build at some point, but get QSS beforehand because you don't want to get locked down by Malzahar or the Vayne Condemn or the Morgana Q or the Morgana ultimate. Like here. Nice. Good QSS though. Oh, you got QSS. Nice. I didn't realize. Nice QSS there. That was really good. That was like Captain Jack. So I'm guessing that's like the game. So basically what I take away from this is, or what you should take away from this is, stop focusing so much on top, like snowballing top. And you really can't focus on top unless your entire game plan is to split top, and then you're in this very snowballing matchup. And you are in a snowballing matchup by Kayle. Either Kayle becomes absolutely useless and her ult does nothing in the diver because you just wait it out, right? But you didn't really take advantage of your opportunity to like dominate the lane, and you didn't really roam mid to help your minion out and counter gank mid, and you didn't go bot at the stages you needed to because you were too focused on wasting top and caring about your lane. So all of that just amounts to this loss. You could have definitely prevented Malzahar from snowballing. You could have definitely helped bot up, like potentially, and so that you guys can win one fight and maybe take this tower, because that's what happens in solo queue. You win one fight with your team, and then you take bot, and then you take dragon, and then you go group up mid. Like it just becomes like you guys. It just happens naturally. So these small leads and advantages you can get will definitely change the game around. And if you want to split top, you gotta make a decision. You're very hesitant. You don't know when to. You don't know if you want to split top because you're kind of scared Lee's not there. Then put some pinks down. Put some pinks. Put some wards down. And then split. If you're a Riven, you should be able to basically 2v1 if you were 5-1 in lane. You should be able to 2v1. Anyways, that'll do it for my review. hopefully you you appreciate it. My advice. I don't know if they were good, but hopefully they were decent. I don't really know. I don't do this a lot. So, but yeah. Thanks for watching.